Hi everybody, welcome to my stamp studio. My name is Sherry. I have a real quick little how-to that I'm going to show you because it's something new and different, and I am afraid that if we fall in love with it, this may be a one and only, because Stampin' Up!, if you haven't heard, is unable to get the supplies to continue to produce red rubber stamps. So the cling stamps are going away, and this is the cling set, and I'm not sure that it will transfer to photopolymer, the part that I'm going to show you. So we'll see. Maybe they have something up their sleeves, but if you've missed that announcement, it's all over the interwebs. So it was something that was really out of Stampin' Up's control, kind of out of anybody's control, because our world has just changed a lot, right? Sourcing the supplies to make the red rubber, but Stampin' Up! Makes their photopolymer, and the photopolymer are wonderful. So I don't know what order I will post this in. If you will see this before this goes up, because I am pre-recording a bunch of stuff because we are getting ready to aloha ourselves to Hawaii. So this stamp set is called Petal Arrangements. So when you see me make the card, I've used it one way that is intended, and I am going to do another way once we're back, but it'll be the end of the month, end of September, beginning of October, before I get to it. The other way that you can use it, because you can see they're cut pretty funky, right? And for some of you, if you have OCD, it might be more than you could stand to have it that way. But the idea is that you can use them individually. You can use a couple of them. You can just use the one version of the flower and not the other. This is a wonderful ode to our friends in the South Pacific, this stamp set. But you can also put them back in this piece and use them as a background stamp. So I should have gotten a big block. I paused. I was looking around. I don't have a big one here. So what you would do is set this on your big block. At least I'm assuming. I haven't done it yet, but that's how I would do it. Lay this piece with no sticky on it on your big block. And then these go back inside. So we will puzzle piece these back. I'm going to start with these because you can tell which ones they are. So you see they go, that's why they're cut like this. And then you can use them all at once. If you still have our stamping platform before we got rid of it, you could use that, but it'll work just on a big block as well. It's literally like doing a puzzle. So if you're doing this on top of, you would do it the other way, obviously, on your block. These would be down, but they just fit right back inside the piece that you took them out. So see this? Don't cut that off. You know, you're going to see that and be like, oh, those of us that lived in the craft rubber scissors days, and every time you got stamps, it was so exciting, but you'd have to set the stack over like in front of the TV or something, because it would take you hours and some blisters sometimes, depending, you know, if it was new catalog time. So once they're all puzzled back in there like that, I'm going to flip it this way. Then what you have is a background stamp. So I will use it on a card like that, but stay tuned. If the card you've seen hasn't posted, it will post shortly, because I filmed a bunch to have done while we're away. And sometimes I get them all filmed and all edited, and then actually getting them all posted is like right before we're leaving. And so they don't always go in the order that I intended, but it will be up. We're home like the 17th. So all of these are in that time frame from the 5th to the probably the 20th. That's how many I have. So there you go. Check it out. It is in the holiday catalog. Here, I'll show you. I still have it open from doing the tutorial. It's called the Buildable Blooms. Break it apart or stamp it as one. The choice is yours. So there you go. Super cool. Hope you try it. Bye.